a number of positions as he was side by side with Reed Sorensen.
Kyle Busch around off of turn 2. Another car behind him. Caution in the air. Caution waves. Trouble for Denny Hamlin. He slides up the racetrack. Kyle Busch in the 5 goes around. Take a look at what happened to Kyle Busch, Larry.
There you go. The car was on the bottom, and it just took off with him, walked up the racetrack. That's what I say. It's like very treacherous out there right now. The track does not have a lot of grip, it looks like, on the bottom. Paul Menard in that 11 car on 30 more lap tires.
Trouble on the backstretch. Kyle Busch in the 5 goes around. It's Kyle Busch around.
No caution yet. Now the caution will be out.
On lap 171. Kyle Busch goes around on the backstretch. Field slows down. Hamlin retains the lead. Here Kyle Busch back underway.
Remember, Kyle Busch was involved in our very first caution back on lap 2. Car looked a lot the same way with the roof flap deployed up there as he spun backwards. That's almost like no man's land.
There, Busch has already made contact with the wall. Slight contact. Doesn't look like there's a lot of damage to that 5 car.
Now,
trouble in turn 3.
Kyle Busch again in the 5 car.
And Stedman Marlin, I believe, in the 14 up against the wall. Heavy damage to Kyle Busch. Caution out for the 10th time on lap 187.
See Stedman Marlin, the son of Sterling Marlin from nearby Columbia, Tennessee. The window net goes down, which is a good sign. Drivers are told in the drivers meeting, if you're okay, drop the window net down. That lets the safety workers know that we're okay.
The caution is out here at Bristol. 210 laps are complete. Some traffic in turns 3 and 4, and Dale Jarrett got part of it.
Rusty Wallace part of it. Carl Edwards part of it.
Left front, got to work that fender out. Make sure.
Very similar than we saw at the top of the show when Casey Kane was getting under Ryan Newman for the Busch race. Same deal. Jarrett gets underneath Rusty. Almost takes Rusty out, but he turns the car down and takes himself out.
And that was Carl Edwards. Damaged that left front on the 88 car.
And just prior to that, Rusty had slid up the track, lost his spot, and was side tires on 2 stops and got him into the top 10. Got a spin. Dale Jarrett has gone around, and the caution is out. Number 11 tonight.
You see the DJ has made contact with the outside retaining wall.
Let's see what happened here, BP, because I missed this one. Oh, here we go.
Back end's looking fine now, but the 12 car gets in the back of the 88. Up the hill he goes, into the outside retaining wall.
You usually lose rear traction when the rear tires are pulled off the racetrack.
You do?
Yeah.
Makes it tough, huh?
See Dale Jarrett, the 88 car, evidently that crashed. Oh, he gets in the 12 car. Oh!
Would that be payback?
I guess that's a payback.
Oh, Kevin Harvick.
Oh, see, now that's what happens when you pay a guy back sometimes. You take out some other guys that shouldn't be involved in it.
14th in the championship.
Johnny hasn't wrecked any, but I think Jimmy Spencer is all of a sudden slow on the racetrack, and he's up against the wall.
It looked like he got into the wall, but he was not in the wall. He just came to a stop.
I think he had a flat right front. I believe he had a flat right front and drove up there and stopped to bring the caution out.
It does. Well, it could be flat. Can't get a very good look at it there with the wall in the way.
I think it's definitely a flat right front.
To tear the fender off or anything?
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Not.
So what he did right there, Rick, is he just drove that truck up top, stopped. When he threw the caution, he drove off. NASCAR doesn't smile upon that.
Johnny Benson, just before that caution came out, I was telling you that Johnny Benson really hasn't wrecked any trucks this year.
Whoa.
And that's part of the reason. But there goes Spencer. He's going to go around as he tries to get to the inside of Todd Bodine.
Jimmy Spencer spinning coming out of turn 4, hitting the actual cone that is the commitment cone to come down pit road. He's going to have to go back out onto the track.
Yeah, he will do that. Unfortunately, Jimmy Spencer was trying to.
He was on 38 right there.
He was on the inside of the 30 of.
Welcome back. This just taking place. That's Matt Crafton in the 88. Hit the wall very hard. And guys, the number 2 was involved in this. He got spun around, and that caused a couple different trucks to get involved in this most recent caution. And look at this.
More
a lot of damage to Mike Skinner.
Yeah. And this is all the result of that restart. You know, he had to lose some positions on pit road, and now he's got involved in a wreck.
Let's take a look. There's Jimmy Spencer on the bottom of the racetrack. Remember, he was on the bottom of the racetrack earlier, spun on the inside. They make a little contact with the 17 of David Rudiman, turns him around.
Skinner running in the back of the 88.
Mike Skinner ran in the back of Matt Crafton in the 88. Matt's going to take it straight to the garage area.
Back at New Hampshire, the caution has just come out. Robby Gordon, running 19th, got spun around up in turns 1 and 2. You see the damage to the right rear of his car. He has continued and rejoined the line of traffic.
I've seen Robby Gordon going on the inside to make it 3 wide with Greg Biffle in that 29 car. And when he came up in front of the 16, looked like there might have been contact with Biffle. That turned him around.
Turn 1 and 2. Greg Biffle, Jeremy Mayfield. Oh, who's that? Tony Stewart. Punched into the side of Greg Biffle's car.
Getting caught up in somebody else's mess.
Man, oh man.
Look at this. Stewart trying to get away, and
That was Biffle. Man, a lot of damage that 16 car. Oh, I see. This is a payback from the earlier spin out with Robby Gordon.
That's exactly what it is. And like I said, unfortunately, you get guys that have nothing to do with that, running for the championship.
Message delivered. They didn't say a word about 2 tires on the radio. They took
trouble.
2 tires on pit road. Trouble on the racetrack, Alan.
Robby Gordon. And the caution flag is out.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see what happened here.
The difficult day continues.
Now, Robbie's bet was awfully loose, but I don't know if that was it
or if he got
somebody
helped.
made him loose.
You're right on it, Wally, because he had just radioed in that he was very loose.
Yeah. Well, let's see what the replay shows. As Robby rejoins the traffic line.
Survey says.
Survey says the 40 car's coming off. Not me. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a bump from the 40 car. And around goes Robby. Now, if all things are equal, he's got to get the 40 car back, right?
But I bet you doesn't say it on the radio.
To work on as he moves forward in this series. Coming up on some lap traffic, this could get real interesting. Joey Logano, oh, and a spin.
I think there might have been some contact there.
Lock down.
The 11 goes around.
All right, you clear the apron. Clear the apron.
Stays on the track now on the apron. And Brian Scott is going to have to come down pit road and get rid of all the sod.
You have to do it pretty quick, too, because that'll make that engine run hot in a hurry.
3-time champion.
Yeah, she got no tires on that stop, so just came in for some fuel, doing a nice job.
Whoa.
There, trouble.
Brian Scott going around for the 2nd time. It is our 3rd caution.
Keep it rolling. You're all right.
And again, I do not see any contact, guys.
And he still hadn't hit anything. Wow. That's a couple of pretty spectacular spins not to have made any contact.
He was running
No
9th.
damage here. Just fill out your tires here,
He's
bud.
running through the tires pretty quick, though.
All right, let's go back and see if we can figure it out again. No, he's just
Again, it looks like there was just little or no contact.
Look at the job Blaney does to avoid him.
That's incredible.
Whoop, got a spin on the backstretch. Hard into the wall is the 11 of Brian Scott. The 3rd time. Whoa, almost collected. The 13 of Jennifer Brown. So our 5th caution of the day is now out.
Yeah, Brian Scott didn't get away with it this time.
Take it to the garage. We've got enough damage here when you go to the garage.
3 of the 5 cautions have been brought out by the 11, and you're right.
Oh, turn 1, big trouble. And the victim is L.W. Miller, but he was not the cause. No, but I just, that car is, several cars have hit him already. The yellow is out. As they came down the front straightaway, the number 16 was going very slowly, Jerry Foyt. Joe Bessie went all the way down under the apron to get past him, and when Bessie tried to come up in line, they were going into that corner 3.5 wide. And as damp as it is down on the bottom, that is not going to work. that 18 car, it's either got a cylinder gone in it or there's something wrong because he hadn't been able to run up really fast enough to stay out of people's way, and he got tagged a couple other times.
They were behind the wall for a while, brought it back out, and now rookie L.W. Miller. Kirk Shelverdine spun all by himself in the front straightaway, grabbed a gear and got going, no caution. Then up in turn number 4, L.W. Miller spun again. John Tanner came in and spun again, and everybody took evasive action.
Well, in defense of LW, his car is down on, I don't know, 4 or 5 cylinders, whatever it's on. He can't run fast enough to get out of the way. And people run up into the corner behind him and they expect him to go, and he don't do it, and they tag him and turn him around.
Good point. Let's check with Glenn.
Well, guys, right before that caution come out, Mike Wallace and his crew had decided to pit on lap 200. Well, the caution came out right one lap before that.
Tommy Houston, Phil Parsons, Mike McLaughlin, Jason Keller, Bobby Dotter, Randy Porter is on the lead lap. And so is Stevie Reeves, who we've not seen much of today, and Elton Sawyer. L.W. Miller again. Down at the head end of pit road, entering turn 4. Now, last time he spun there, he could not get restarted. He needed a push.
Well, this will be a break for Setzer to make up one of those laps. That's why you keep running all day long. You can't give up. I've seen drivers make up 3, 4, 5 laps and win.
Caution is out.
Caution flag is just waved here at Martinsville Speedway. Travis Kvapil went for a spin down in turns 1 and 2 out of 28th position. As he fires it up and continues back on around. That big old tire mark there right in the middle of the Burger King logo on the back of that quarter panel. Wonder if that's related to his being backwards on the racetrack.
It's a possibility. See a few tire marks on that car. He tried to get a lap back there as the caution came out after he spun, but I think NASCAR's made him slow down and get back behind.
You are absolutely correct. Got a car spinning in turn 2. Couple of cars spinning, Marcos Ambrose and Travis Kvapil.
They had each brought out a caution. They decided to bring one out together this time.
Sixth yellow of the race. And we're not quite to halfway yet.
It's like my bet's working out. You got under 14? I said it'd be just under. Okay. I thought he was pretty much on the number, to be quite honest. But I'm waffling a lot. Right?
There's some points when you just have to stop, right? Might see a little cause and effect here.
Huh. Yeah, we see a little contact between the two cars, but
I think the left rear's down.
Yeah. Must have been what happened there. He cut that left rear.
Jimmy had there.
Just be fortunate if he didn't mess up the toe on the front. Now he's into Montoya.
Trouble, turn 2 right in front with the leader.
Yeah.
And the caution flag is out.
All right, roll forward.
Juan Pablo Montoya was the 18th place car, last on the lead lap.
Jimmy got into him a couple of times.
Ernie tried Jeff a few times on the bottom side, and now I think he was going to try to work him on the high side, but there he gets under Jeff going into turn 1. I believe he's going to hold the line.
We got a truck spinning coming down the front straightaway. That's motocross champion Rick Johnson. Truck number 01. He spun down against the inside pit wall. I don't believe he made contact. If he did, it wasn't very hard, but we're going to have to wait and see. Nope, caution's coming out. He cannot get it refired in time. That's not a real good place that you want to sit.
No, NASCAR give him a chance to see if he could get going. I believe it stalled on him. He can't get it going, so they had to throw the caution flag.
You got to look at Rick Johnson as he sits there continuing trying to refire the truck. We'll get things restarted here in just a moment. We're going to go away for a few minutes while the action is under caution. Problems up in turns 3 and 4. We've got several trucks involved there. The 01 truck of Rick Johnson again. That's number 70, George Tallis. And also number 63, Ron Esau. All those trucks got together, spun around. Doesn't look to be any serious damage, but we're going back to caution again right away. Ron Hornaday beats the field back once again. Continues to lead here. I tell you what, these guys, you don't want to see caution out there. You love to race, but with the tire wear the way that it is, Larry, these guys aren't really too sad to see some of these laps being run under caution, because that's that much more stronger they can run under green.
You know, during the break, really didn't hear no complaint about tire wear. And again, these
got a problem up in turns 1 and 2. A lot of trucks sliding around. You see Ron Esau there, and wow, everybody missed everybody.
Mike Skinner has a third close call for the day.
We got Steve Portengate spinning in the same spot. I got an idea there may be some fluid down. Yeah, there is oil on the track in turn 2. The caution is out right now. Ron Esau's truck, the white number 63, you see sitting down there, just now getting refired. But now we'll take a look at that spin. You see Johnson in 01, 63 is Esau. Look at Mike Bliss go all the way to the wall to miss it. Bodine goes high. Skinner threads his way through the middle. Boy, that was close. We'll be back with more exciting action here.
We got trouble already here.
Trouble. That is Keselowski down on the inside, and Legacy misses him. So does Leffler in the 1 car. And we don't even make it 1 turn without a spin and a caution flag.
Well, there's no damage at all on Keselowski's car here. That's a huge break. Don't usually wreck down there and not hit anything.
That could have been real big. I mean, everybody was stacking up behind him. They used pretty good caution. And they were still coming up to speed yet, so they really aren't full song yet.
Very congested at the start heading into turn 1. See if we can see the some contact.
He goes for the bottom of the racetrack, and he gets a little nudge from Jason Leffler and spins him right around. You know, they're just trying to give and take a little bit, and they just missed it by a little bit.
Andy, it looks like he was just trying to go towards a safe part.
He's got something wrong, though.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
There's a problem with that car.
May have a flat tire right here. Oh, yeah, there he goes.
There it goes.
And he will spin it around and bring out the caution if he can keep it off the inside wall.
Watch that wall there. Caution's out.
Okay, caution is out here. Okay, the key thing about this caution now is a lot of these guys are going to get some laps under caution to stretch that fuel. And they're going to, a lot of guys are right on the edge of making it.
Drivable, it had a flat.
Andy, as crazy as that sounds, that right rear tire did not look flat on that car. Maybe that inner line was holding that thing up. Room for error.
Oh, here goes Keselowski around again.
There's Brad Keselowski sideways and spins it around.
Michael Annett going around, and he catches the wall.
And almost got the front end of the 88 car. Keselowski
actually did. Got a little contact on the front, but Keselowski's car looks fine. Again, he's made another spin here without a lot of damage.
The unlucky 7th caution flag of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 times in a row, and he's not tore that car up, and that is an amazing job, either closing your eyes or holding on or driving good.
But Michael Annett definitely has some damage here he's going to have to work on.
Yeah, and this is his 2nd car right now. He wiped a car out in practice.
88 car inside the rookie Legacy, pinches it down, and around he goes for the 2nd consecutive caution flag for the 88 of Brad Keselowski. Back with the green in just a moment.
And we are under our 3rd caution of the evening here at Nashville Speedway, USA. There is the number 20. The 2 Gibbs brothers racing together here. That's J.D. Gibbs. Let's go back and see what happened.
A little bit of contact there from Rick Ware, and you right in front of the leaders again. Jack Sprague on the inside. He actually got in the back of Rick Ware, looked like, and there was a little bit of contact. J.D. turned around, but I don't think he hit anything.
But the 3rd caution is out, and so why we're under caution here. Take a look at J.D. Gibbs.
Looks like he cut a right front tire down coming off of turn 2 and made some pretty substantial contact with the wall.
So J.D. is the reason we are under our 4th caution. And take one more look at it. Look for the sparks. There he goes. You're right, Phil.
Well, he was able to get it slowed down quite a bit before he hit the wall, so it wasn't quite as bad as I originally thought.
And you can see the damage on the right side of the end.
Because the paint goes away, as you mentioned.
And the 20 of J.D. Gibbs has brushed the wall again, and we have another caution. That will be our 6th caution of the evening. And J.D.'s got problems with the right front.
Now what are they going to do, Marty? Are they going to come in and put left sides on? We know Scott Riggs is going to come in and put right sides on. So if the other guys don't come in, Scott Riggs will have the freshest tires on the racetrack.
48 laps remaining. We have 8 trucks on the lead lap. J.D. is on the backstretch trying to nurse it on home. The first time in NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series history that we've had two brother combinations racing, J.D. and Coy Gibbs in the race tonight, as well as Houston.